Hey everyone, this is Luke again, and welcome back to yet another Ninjago video onto the channel today. So, today I'm gonna try and do something that no other Ninjago YouTuber has ever done. And that is, we are going to create what I call the ultimate Ninjago YouTuber. Basically, these five YouTubers, I have five categories because, in my opinion, these five YouTubers are the best in their respective field. With that out of the way, let's get started. Up first is creativity. And you should know why this is important for being a Ninjago YouTuber, because it means that you can generate a bunch of ideas that not a lot of other people can argue that, you can come up with a lot of ideas that not every Ninjago YouTuber can even think of. And I don't want to sound like a head ass, but I think in that category, I'm the winner here. So I'm gonna nominate myself. I know that means I took the L, but this is a good type of taking the L. But the reason why I nominated myself, I'm not doing this because I'm biased, is because most Ninjago YouTubers talk about only a select handful of stuff. Whereas me, I've done other stuff. I've read Way of the Departed, did a little narration about that. I want to play some Ninjago games. I did a little bit of a Ninjago Lost Media series. I did a trailer reactions. Stuff that not a lot of Ninjago content creators have done or even did. So, I'm just saying, when it comes to creativity, I'm not sure if there's anyone better than me. And I'm not trying to say this to fuel my own ego or anything. But I'm just saying this because I think that's what I think. Because if I truthfully saw someone that was more creative than I am, I would have said their name. But I haven't. Next up, we got getting their point across. Basically, who is the best when it comes to arguments and getting their overall point across. Now, I'm not going to I'm not going to nominate myself for this one because I do think I could be a little bit better at this. But I've watched this person's videos, and while I may not like them that much, I cannot deny this person's skills for argumenting are incredibly great. And that YouTuber, Krusty783. Yeah, believe it or not, I I watch his stuff every now and then. But whenever he talks about stuff, he usually speaks from the heart. He speaks from his own personal experiences. And that's something I gotta appreciate. And it's not because he's trying to make it seem like he's right all the time. Although there are certain times where I feel like he kind of needs to chill the rock off his rocker a little bit. But for the most part, I think he does an excellent job of getting his point across in the most understandable way possible. Next, we have another important aspect, the thumbnails. Obviously, the thumbnails are like basically the advertisement. It's basically the advertisement for the video. It's the first thing that people see when you search up one of their videos. And obviously, it's definitely not me because with thumbnails, I could be okay with it. And sometimes I don't even put a thumbnail in at all because it's a lot harder than you think, because especially if you're talking about something incredibly vague where you can't just look up an image on the internet and just plaster it onto it as a thumbnail. Um and I definitely believe I could use some improvements in that area. And the person that I believe who makes the best thumbnails is Daily Rollord, my own little friend Daily Rollord. His thumbnails look pretty damn great, compared to someone else's. Who most other Ninjago YouTubers usually use an image. I mean, I do too, but with Daily, he tries to do a little bit more. He tries to add some more layers to it, add some cool backgrounds, add some cool little colors and whatnot. And that's what I like. I just love those colors. Those colors work so well, and they fit the overall themes of the video that he's trying to talk about. And I got to appreciate that from him. Now, I'm going to cheat a little bit here. For editing, this is the fourth category, editing. Obviously, some people, you gotta edit. I mean, it's not necessary, but you don't want your video to look like crap. And this is where I'm gonna say I'm gonna be cheating a little bit. Because the person I nominated is a name that you may not have heard about for quite some time. That is Generic Stud. I know that's a big stretch because he's more into Lego than he is into Ninjago. But for the time that he was super present in the Ninjago community, every time I look on one of his videos, look at his comments, the first thing I see is saying, your videos are so well edited. And not gonna deny, it's really good. But I do believe it's not the be-all, end-all as people say it is. It's really not, because you could have, like, the best overall editing and still may only get, like, 100-something views. So, I don't want people to misinterpret this as sort of like editing is the way to go, you know. Obviously, I do think it's important. However, it's not like it's going to instantly shoot your video to the moon. That's what I meant to say. And finally, we have experience. Obviously, if you are a Ninjago fan, becoming a Ninjago YouTuber, you obviously have to have experience with Ninjago. And there's only one person that could fit this role. And I mentioned him in a video earlier this week, and that is Tanner Fishies. I mean, come on. He's been playing the Ninjago YouTube game since 2017. A lot longer than a lot of people. Yes, I know there are some people that predate Tanner Fishies, but they're more so like stop motions, and they don't really count in my eyes. And I truthfully think, Tanner's experience, puts him above everybody else because he knows about Ninjago almost better than anybody. He can have his own little preferences here and whatnot, but he knows everything. He knows what he's talking about. So he knows what to reference when making a video. So there you have it. Creativity. Luke, formerly Luke the Nindroid, getting their point across, arguments, Krusty783, thumbnails, Daily Roll Lord, editing, Generic Stud, and experience, Tanner Fishies. So, for these 5 categories, which Ninjago YouTuber do you think is the best in these categories? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel by clicking the red subscribe button, and click on the notification bell to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see all you folks in the next video. Bye bye.